Mexico. Focus question. What makes Mexico a diverse country? Where is it? In the southern part of North America lies the country of Mexico. It is found between the United States and the countries of Belize and Guatemala. West of Mexico is the Pacific Ocean. On the eastern coast is the Gulf of Mexico. The Gulf of California divides the mainland area of Mexico from the Baja Peninsula. Mexico also includes some islands. These lie along the east and west coasts. Mexico City, one of the oldest cities in North America, is the capital of Mexico. It sits in a basin surrounded by mountains and is home to more than 19 million people. Mexico City contains many beautiful parks. Chapultepec Park is the largest. It contains a zoo, gardens, fountains, museums, lakes, and forests. People. Thousands of years ago, indigenous peoples lived on the land that is now Mexico and built amazing civilizations. Then, Spanish explorers came to Mexico in 1517. By 1521, the Spanish had colonized Mexico. As a result, about two-thirds of modern Mexico's people are mestizos. This means they are the descendants of both indigenous and European ancestors. The other third of the population consists of indigenous peoples, Spanish descendants, and other people who have come to the country. Today, Mexico has a population of more than 120 million people. Most Mexicans speak Spanish. More people speak Spanish in Mexico than any other country in the world. Some people speak indigenous languages. Most of the population lives in cities. Mexico is rich in natural resources such as oil and silver. It exports tons of coffee, sugarcane, and cotton throughout the world each year. The country is also famous for its art and artists. Painting, sculpture, and dance have a long and rich history in Mexico. Do you know? Mexico is famous for its large paintings called murals. One of its most famous muralists was Diego Rivera. This is famous mural. He shows the Zapotec and the Mixtec, two indigenous groups of ancient Mexico, at work making jewelry from gold and precious stones such as jade and quartzois. The mural, along with many others, is in the National Palace in Mexico City. Land. Mexico has many mountain ranges, and some mountains are also volcanoes. The highest mountain is a volcano 5,700 meters, 18,701 feet high, named Pico de Orizaba. Mountains run along the west, east, and south. Mexico also has canyons that reach amazing depth. Copper Canyon in northern Mexico is known for being larger than the Grand Canyon. The center of the country is a plateau. The raised, flat land makes it ideal for building roads and towns. Most people live in this area. Two peninsulas, the Baja and the Yucatan, just into the ocean. The Yucatan Peninsula is made of limestone that has dissolved away over thousands of years in some places. The result is spectacular caves, including underground caves filled with water called cenotes. The Sonoran and Chihuahuan deserts stretch across northern Mexico. The Sonoran Desert has more types of plants than any desert in North America. Warm, red clay forests cover parts of southeastern Mexico. These forests are home to many different types of plants and animals. Mexico's coastal lowlands contain lagoons, marshes, and swamps. Past the eastern coast lies the Caribbean Sea. Mexico does not have many lakes and rivers, but one is very well known because it forms the border between Mexico and the United States. Mexicans call this river the Rio Bravo del Norte, which means Wild River of the North. People of the United States call it the Rio Grande. History. The earliest people in Mexico were indigenous peoples. One of the most well-known groups is the Mayan people. The Maya built great cities, temples, and pyramids without the help of the wheel or animals. They also created beautiful works of art, studied the stars and planets, and developed a calendar. In the early 1300s, the Aztec people arrived in central Mexico. They built their capital city on an island in a lake. The Aztec were also known as the Mexica, and from that name comes the name Mexico. The site of the Aztec capital city, Tenochtitlan, would become Mexico City. The Aztec built a huge empire. In 1519, the Spanish explorer Hernan Cortes arrived in the Aztec capital. Within 2 years, he and his followers had taken over the land and conquered the Aztec people. In 1521, Mexico became a Spanish colony. It remained a colony until 1821, when the people fought and won a war to be free from Spanish rule. In the century that followed, many people were poor farmers who struggled to survive. Wealthy Europeans owned 95% of the land. Farmers and workers had few rights and little money. During the Mexican Revolution, 1910 to 1920, the people rose up and changed the government. Mexico became a democracy, which helped to improve daily life for people who are poor. Today, Mexico is still a land of extremes. There are two main social classes, and the rich and the poor, with a very small middle class. Animals. Many different types of animals live in Mexico. The jaguar plays an important role in the stories, songs, and prayers of Mexico's ancient indigenous peoples. It lives mainly in the rainforests of Mexico, the largest of all the cat species in North America. It can measure about 2 meters, 6 feet in length. It has black spots and a roar that sounds like a loud cough. Unlike many other cats, the jaguar likes to swim, play, and hunt in water. Its main source of food is the peccary, a small wild member of the pig family. Sadly, the jaguar is in danger of extinction. However, many people are trying to save them. The scourged bird of the ancient Maya and the Aztec, the quetzal, lives in the rainforests of Mexico. Like many types of birds, the male is brightly colored and the female is plainer in appearance. The male's head and chest are bright golden green. Its back is blue, its belly is red, and its tail feathers can be more than 1 meter 3 feet long. In the mountains of Mexico lives the red-kneed tarantula. This large hairy spider is named for the reddish-orange patches on its leg joints. The legs of its large spider span 15 centimeters, 6 inches. It grows very slowly, and the female spider can live to be 30 years old. Conclusion. Mexico is a country of diversity. It has modern cities and ancient ruins. Deep canyons lie within high mountains. Dry deserts and rich rainforests cover the land. Its long history and natural beauty fascinate people around the globe. If you are to visit Mexico, what would you want to see first?